yet. Now that you're tuned in, let's talk tech.
Introducing. When you put more work into your 3D video than you do the actual device. Coming out of the red corner, in bright Miami orange, a camera that doesn't enable itself. The Rabbit R1! Ding 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 ding! Fight! So before we get started here, let's jump in really quickly. I put a few clips together of what the Rabbit R1 was said to be able to do before release and upon release what it actually was able to do.
This is the Rabbit R1. The accumulation of countless hours of work from our research, design, and software teams. It is simple to use. Get me right from my office to home now.
Of course, I will book an Uber ride for you from your office to your home. Please confirm the ride.
I have 6 people with 3 luggages. Find me an Uber that can fit all of us.
For 6 people and 3 pieces of luggage, I recommend booking an Uber XL, as it provides ample space for all passengers and luggage. Please confirm the ride.
The ride shows up, I just hit confirm. The Uber's on my way.
Book an Uber to LTT Labs.
The rideshare status is currently unavailable. Apologies for the inconvenience. Please try again later.
Another AI device, another letdown. The Rabbit R1 is a $199 pocket-sized gadget that promised to change how we interact with technology. No apps, no screens, just voice, AI, and magic. But like so many AI gadgets in 2024 and 2025, it didn't deliver. From mistaking a Dorito for a taco, failing basic tasks like playing a playlist, to calling an Uber that never even arrives. This wasn't supposed to be another Humane AI Pin, but after using the R1, even Humane's disaster starts to look ambitious. Today we break down everything that went wrong and what, if anything, the Rabbit R1 got right. What is the Rabbit R1? The Rabbit R1 was announced with massive hope by CES 2024, designed by Teenage Engineering. It's a bold orange gadget the size of a post-it note, featuring a touchscreen, scroll wheel, microphone, and a rotating camera. It runs Rabbit OS, built on Android, but stripped down to one core idea. Use AI to do things for you. Not just answer questions, but complete actions. Order food, call a ride, generate images, or control music, all powered by a proprietary large action model. Rabbit's version of a large language model, but supposedly optimized for doing, not just saying. In one now infamous test, a user pointed the R1 at a Dorito. The R1 responded with confidence, "You're holding a taco." It had just seen the chip bag seconds earlier. Even after multiple tries, it still insisted it was a taco. This wasn't a minor bug. This was core functionality. It summed up the R1 perfectly. Confident, cute, but clueless. Promises made at CES. Let's talk hype. At launch, Rabbit made big promises like your life simplified, no apps, just actions, do more with less. 100,000 pre-orders, $30 million raised. Media outlets called it a smartphone killer. The demos looked really impressive, but there was one problem. None of it actually worked.
Somehow the battery life is just as bad as the Humane Pin. It has a 1,000 milliamp hour battery inside, and it's brutally bad. Like, it's already bad enough when you're carrying around a whole nother device alongside your smartphone, but when this one can sit in front of you doing nothing and the battery just visibly is draining and dies in like 4 hours, then you have to charge it multiple times per day, and it's still dead when you wake up in the morning. Like, it's just exhausting. Also, it took 45 minutes to charge this tiny battery. So we've seen this before. With this one, you double tap to swivel it open and then press and hold to ask, I don't know, what type of plant is this?
Taking a look now. The plant in the image appears to be a Monstera deliciosa, also known as a Swiss cheese plant. This is a type of tropical, climbing evergreen plant native to southern Mexico and parts of Central America. The large, glossy green leaves with distinct...
What went wrong? Lamb, login nightmares, and app fails. At the core of the R1 is the large action model. It's supposed to learn how websites work and control them like a human. Think of it like a personal assistant that watches you browse and mimics your actions. But in reality, the R1 only supports 4 apps, and to use them, you have to log into each one through Rabbit's own embedded browser called Rabbit Hole. Not only is it clunky, it feels sketchy. You're not just giving access, you're handling over your login as the R1 watches and learns from it. And some of the results were Uber, which never managed to book a ride with the Rabbit R1, endless loading screens on DoorDash, cannot bypass capture with Midjourney, and when it comes to Spotify, it would play the wrong song, lullabies, or Moana soundtracks instead of podcasts. Even basic commands like play Discover Weekly, it found a song called Discover by a band named Discovery. That's not AI. That's autocomplete gone wrong. Deja vu. This feels like the Humane AI Pin all over again. Remember the Humane AI Pin? $699, no screen, subscription required, and barely functional? It overheated, couldn't message, struggled with translation. It failed so hard that Marquise Brownlee called it the worst product he ever reviewed. And somehow, Rabbit still managed to make Humane look ambitious. Where Humane tried to create a new category, Rabbit plays it safe. Where Humane aimed for sci-fi, Rabbit aimed for quirky, and still missed. The verdict, guys, both are broken, but at least Humane tried.
Can you do an image search?
I can assist with an internet search. What would you like me to search for?
I'd like you to take a picture and then tell me what something is.
I'm unable to take pictures or provide visual information, as the camera function is not currently enabled. How else may I assist you today?
What do you mean the camera function's not enabled? Oh my god. The camera function's not enabled. Don't let me... Once again, do not come into my life telling me that you are going to provide natural interaction shortcuts to get things done, and you can't even turn on your camera when I ask you to turn on your camera. Where can I buy this mouse pad?
Let me take a look. This appears to be a decorative wall hanging or art piece, not a mouse pad. Given the nature of the item, I don't believe you would be able to purchase this as a mouse pad.
Where can I buy this mouse pad?
I apologize, but I do not see a mouse or a bed in the image provided.
The thing in the center of this image is a mouse pad.
This is not a mouse pad, but rather a glass or transparent tabletop with a colorful abstract design on it. The design
You're wrong! Play some super cool music on my Spotify. Make the ladies think I'm super cool for the music I'm listening to.
Getting the music going now.
Nice. Is it gonna play music? Did it just crash? Double click does not open the camera anymore?
To Rabbit's credit, they've released frequent updates, fixed time and weather issues, improved standby battery life, added note-taking memory, launched Teach Mode, and Lamb Playground. Even new interface skins like a retro XP theme. But guess what? The core actions, ordering, playback, vision, still don't work most of the time. It's like adding leather seats to a car with no engine. So what actually works? Let's be fair. A few things do work. Perplexity AI integration, which is very decent for news, trivia, even faster than the AI Pin. Voice recorder, press to talk, record AI generated summary into Rabbit Hole. Basic landmark recognition works. If it's Mount Rushmore, not your lunch. But that's it. A voice recorder, a news tool, and a glorified search engine. So, who needs this? Ask yourself this. Would you buy a device that does less than your phone, that needs to be charged more often, and gets things wrong more than frequently? The Rabbit R1 doesn't replace your phone, it doesn't even compete with it. As AI expands, such as Gemini, Siri, Copilot, even Meta's smart glasses, most of the innovation is happening on the smartphone, not against it. And the Rabbit R1, it's basically a $199 Android phone with a custom launcher and one weird app.
I can also make R1 to a set of more complex actions that may take multiple apps to finish on a smartphone. For example, if I want to plan a trip to London, I can just describe what I wish in full to R1. I want to take my family to London. It's going to be 2 of us and a child of age 12. We're thinking of January 30th to February 5th. Can you plan the entire trip for me? We like cheap non-stop flights, grouped seats, a cool SUV, and a nice hotel that has Wi-Fi.
Exploring ticketing options to make your trip a reality. For your trip, I found various flight options, a range of hotels to choose from, and car rentals available. Please confirm each option individually for further details and booking.
So it's all been planned out. I just confirm, and that's it. Could you come up with a schedule for fun things to do while I'm over there?
On it.
Double click does not open the camera anymore. Like, I can open, oh. Here, maybe it's just quiet. Maybe it's quiet. Media, let's go. No, man, that's not quiet. How much funding did these guys raise? What is even happening right now? Is it broken? Okay, well here, let's reboot it. No, let's power it off. And then wait for its nonsense, and then power it back on. Network connection lost, jeez. Play music that will make the ladies think I am cool.
Okay, starting the music player now.
Oh, it's just broken. This did too.
The bigger picture, is AI hardware just doomed? AI hardware had a dream, but the execution has been a nightmare. Maybe it's too early. Maybe the software just isn't there yet. Or maybe we just don't need dedicated AI gadgets. Instead, we'll see things like smart earbuds, glasses, smartwatches, all enhancing our phones, not replacing them. OpenAI's rumored collaboration with Johnny Ive could change everything. But for now, the Rabbit R1 doesn't stand a chance. So, is the Rabbit R1 a bold step into the future, or just another plastic reminder that AI still has a long way to go? Let us know in the comments, and if you want more breakdowns of the latest tech missteps, weird gadgets, and maybe even a few that don't flop, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Or job questionnaire. Can you create an additional column that matches candidates who mentioned Rabbit in their questions about how they found us?
Sure, let me take a look at the table and add the matching column for you. I've processed the table and sent you an email with the results.
Okay, now let's check our email.
Did it just crash? Double click does not open the camera anymore?